It's the AFC Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Kansas City. It's the Raiders and the Chiefs on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold out, GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it should be a great one, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has...
For the right to take a trip to Las Vegas for a star-studded Super Bowl 58. We are underway here in the AFC Championship game. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And simply put, for many, he's the gold standard for quarterbacks in today's NFL because of his ability to create, find the open man, use all the different arm angles that he has. He's a complete package, and boy, his team loves to play around him.
They go play fake. Mahomes. That'll be dumped off to Gainwell. Calling no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. As you see, they have dealt with their fair share of injuries this season, but Charles, that hasn't stopped them from putting together a very solid campaign, a very good record thus far.
I think a lot of credit has to go internally. Look, we always want to praise the head coach for holding the team together, but to me, it's the guys in the locker room putting on the uniform. Those starters who have stayed healthy, they've welcomed the backups into their ranks and showed them how to get it done. And this team, they've stayed afloat all season doing just that.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him old reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up a first down.
They'll run for the first time with Kenneth Gainwell. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 10 more there and another first down.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got. And that's a heck of a run right there.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Now Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And Kelsey's going to have a Chiefs first down as he's inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38.
Now a handoff coming left is Gainwell. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. Divine Diablo there to make the stop. They work now on 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Mahomes. They'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, On offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping to...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Kadarius Toney, 26 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0. Now Abdullah, the return. This taken in right around the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. They'll have Jimmy G calling the shots. Grew up in the northern suburbs of Chicago, went to Eastern Illinois. Jimmy Garoppolo.
And Jimmy Garoppolo has shown that he can be a Super Bowl quarterback, but his biggest problem, his ability to stay healthy and remain on the field. When able, he's a capable quarterback prone to winning games both in the regular and postseason.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. For the 31, here comes second and a yard. Play action. Garoppolo. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 3. And the Raiders first down.
Snap comes at 1. Garoppolo. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. There's Garoppolo to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
And that flag accepted.
Still 3rd down.
Bad time to get a delay of game penalty there. Not that there's a good time, but that makes it 3rd and 6. Now Garoppolo. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Back near his goal line. Here's Mahomes. He gets away from 1. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down.
And that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And Kelsey's going to have a Chiefs first down as he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Mahomes now on 1st down. Caught, Kelsey, left side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 25, here's 2nd and 2.
At the 25-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And Kelsey's going to have a Chiefs first down as the tackle made right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the counter, it's Gainwell. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Mahomes going to throw. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. 4th down, so Kansas City sends out Tommy Townsend. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Room here to run. And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as the tackle made here at the 36.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. 1st down, Raiders.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he'll take this close to a 1st down at the Chiefs' 25. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Not enough sense of urgency there. Play clock hit 0, 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, I like your point there. Not enough sense of urgency. People walking up to the line of scrimmage, you've got to get up there and get set and be ready to go.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. To throw, it's Garoppolo. to the left sideline and incomplete. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Chiefs offense ready to go again. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. James has got it. Complete. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 36. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Straight ahead, it's Gainwell. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chandler Jones able to run him down for a 15-yard loss, and it will be 4th down.
One of the best in the NFL in no small part because of his running ability. But on that play, didn't matter to the defense at all. Nice stop for them, a feather in their cap. For getting the sack, it brought down one of the toughest guys to catch in the NFL.
On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. To throw is Garoppolo. He's got Hooper on the short connection. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. And the Chiefs now getting set to go.
The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
He'll drop this underneath for Gainwell.
And he's going to get this one across the 3-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
2nd and 1 at the 42-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelce.
So no gain on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
It's now 3rd and less than a yard.
And they'll try and run for it with Gainwell. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
In motion right is Tony. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. And the Raiders have got him. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So out come the Raiders.
And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
And especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. Meanwhile, Garoppolo's, and this throw brought in here by Mayer.
Garoppolo hustling him back to the line now. Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Garoppolo. He's got Hooper on the short connection. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage occurred with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo.
Over the middle, he's got Mayer.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On second down, here's Garoppolo. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. First down now, but the clock continues to move. On play action, now Garoppolo. He hits Adams, complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He's just not at his focus in this game. It's not one drop. It's not two. That's 3 for this contest.
Yeah, uncharacteristic for any NFL receiver, and he's no exception. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield or man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Carlson able to put this one through, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. A gain of 3, second down. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the battle to see who will take home that Lamar Hunt trophy and represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. In the first half, we saw some strong play from Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes. He has a touchdown pass, and that amounted to the only touchdown of the game for either team thus far.
Taken at the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 45-yard line.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And this is going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
James now to return. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Throwing on first down is Mahomes.
He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds. Mahomes
Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. 42 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Looking for Tony on the out route, and he's got him. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and a yard. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has his man, that's James. Second catch in this AFC title game, and he's got a first down. From the gun, a give to Gainwell.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Mahomes throw on target to James. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll try the left side with Gainwell. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Kenneth Gainwell taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to widen their advantage. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. First and 10. Play action. Garoppolo. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. George Karlaftis. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To throw is Garoppolo. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Garoppolo now. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. Throwing now is Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down. Now here's Mahomes. That's complete to Tony. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him there complete. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a 1st down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
And he's got it. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. He'll check this one down to gain well. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now they'll empty out the backfield. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is up to 15 now. Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling with this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact. Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. That was Justin Reed, the safety, who got to the quarterback. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 34. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Mahomes again. And that'll be dumped off to Gainwell. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling, headed to an okay game.
Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And no hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Now Mahomes. He'll find Gainwell out of the backfield. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. One quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. They'll run here with Gainwell. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Kenneth Gainwell. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. You're in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101? Check that box.
And Abdullah will not try to bring it out. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And their backs really against the wall now. They knew how tough this would be on the road, AFC title game, and they have gotten all they could handle and then some. And Garoppolo going to lead the Raiders up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there in this passing game. It just can't get off the ground, and that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 conversion and 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 11. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Mahomes now on 1st down. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down.
At the 15-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's James. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. They run behind center with Gainwell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Well, let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Richie James, a 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chiefs continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout the season. It's all come together for them, and they are really laser-focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
They have been dominant in this one.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
This taken in at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that will bring up second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Garoppolo. And that's complete to Adams.
And Devontae's going to have a Raiders first down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. And it's complete to Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 36.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Raiders first down.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the
4
pickup.
yards on the pickup.
Second down and 6 now.
At the 32-yard line.
Now Garoppolo.
And that's too tall for his receiver. It's incomplete.
As this one moves towards its conclusion, another incomplete pass there. Thoughts on the secondary? I mean, they seem to be pretty effective in this one.
Yeah, I thought that they've been absolutely outstanding. I mean, their job is to prevent touchdowns, and not a single touchdown's going on the board against them. Of course, they want to make it a total shutout, but hey, if you don't give up touchdowns, you got a heck of a chance to win.
First down, Raiders.
Now Garoppolo on the bootleg.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
They'll tell the statistician to add another one to their impressive total today. Great week for the defensive front. A tough one for that offensive line. Quarterback getting right back behind that line, hoping for more time to attempt a likely 3rd down pass.
So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? They'll look to throw here. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line.
Oh, man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th, and we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them.
And it's a fumble.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
Brings up 3rd down.
Option handoff for Gainwell. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Gainwell. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
2nd and 5.
Again, a run with Gainwell. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 81 yards rushing for him now as he tries to will his guys to the Super Bowl. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. From the gun, here's a run by Gainwell. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders 17. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, it's Gainwell. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. On the handoff, Gainwell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Max Crosby, the one who got in there for the stop. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And here's a handoff to Gainwell. And this time he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage as they stop him in his tracks. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool. Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And his kick here is good. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
The Chiefs are AFC champs as we say goodnight, everybody.
For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, will see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.